Pettitte faces Thome and moves him away as we move to the bottom of the second.
I laugh because, you know, Thome was hit or not hit on the handle in the first ball game, and he kind of reacted the same way he did there.
Two and 0. He lays off 3 balls and no strikes.
Thome's a throwback to the old-time left-handed slugger. He clears his hips before the ball gets there. He clears his hips so that he can swing his arms through the zone. And you can see he's very strong, hits the ball to all fields. He's also very patient, as you can see here. He does not chase pitches out of the zone, especially early in the count.
Green light?
No.
He takes strike 1.
The reason I say no is because you're down 1 and you have Mark Whitten coming up next. Hard hitting Mark Whitten, I should say. And he's capable of hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You need some base runners. You need to put some pressure on Pettitte. And going up there trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark is not always the way to do it.
This ball is well hit to right center field. On the run is Bernie Williams. He's a spectator, though. This one's gone. It's better to wait for the 3-1 pitch, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
One and 1 to Whitten. Thome knows he got it. And Pettitte's pretty sure, after he releases it, that his lead is gone. Whitten taps it foul, 1 and 2. Whitten was with the Yankees for part of 1997. This is his second stop in Cleveland. He's been with 8 different major league teams and actually began this year in the Mexican League. A line drive that is in there for extra bases. Whitten, in his first postseason at bat of 98, has a stand-up double. Well, Bob's more like the Pettitte of most of September than the Pettitte of the division series start against Texas. Alomar perhaps looking to bunt and taking a strike.
Well, the last 4 hitters have really smoked the ball. Ramirez had a hard single. Fryman lined out to end the first inning. Thome hit a home run, and now this double by Whitten. So the last 4 guys have hit the ball awfully hard against Pettitte.
No bunt this time. A ball and a strike. Hideki Arabu gets up. They made it a long man here tonight. One pitch is nubbed foul. Mike Hargrove, his 8th season as the manager of the Indians, 4th straight time he's had them in the postseason. A bouncing ball. He did his job. Knobloch throws him out, and to third with 1 out is Mark Whitten. Nice piece of hitting by Sandy. With Enrique Wilson, the young second baseman, at the plate. And that's ball 1. Wilson, as you see, is 3 for 4 against Pettitte, including a Yankee Stadium grand slam earlier this year. He had only 90 at-bats in the big leagues, spent most of the year at Buffalo, their AAA team. In instead of Cora at second base tonight. Bouncer over Pettitte, through the drawn-in infield, RBI hit, 2-1 Cleveland.
you take when you play the infield in. The infielders do not have a lot of range, but it's usually risk versus reward. The reward would have been that you could not have scored the runner. But since they're playing in, a little chopper over the mound that goes through for a base hit. This ball would have been caught by Jeter if he's back at his normal position. But because the infield is in, he cannot get there in time. Good diving attempt there by Jeter, but just out of his reach.
That's a strike. Home in the Cleveland second. Wilson at first with one out and Chase back. He stole 2 bases in his limited big league duty this year, but he was caught 4 times. There's a difference between being a fast runner and being a good base stealer.
Well, if you get 2 strikes in this situation or 2 outs in this situation with him at first base, you can just go on first movement and you may be lucky enough to make it even if he throws to first base. Otherwise, you have a great jump.
Not going on the 1-1 pitch, which is lined to left. Here comes Spencer to make the catch.
Well, they had Lofton played perfectly there. I mean, that was a line drive. I mean, these guys are hitting the ball hard. The only ball that hasn't been hard the entire inning was the one that Alomar and Wilson hit. Good piece of hitting here by Kenny Lofton. You see, he hits it right down the line, but watch where they're playing him. I mean, this ball's curving away from Spencer, but he's right there coming in and makes the catch. Not a lot to show for it.
Vizquel whacks one to left, and that drops for a hit. They're teeing off on Pettitte.
What Pettitte is doing is he's getting too many pitches up. Watch this. First pitch up to Vizquel. Watch that. Everything is up. And when you get this ball up, I mean, these guys are going to tee off on it unless you have an overpowering fastball. And Pettitte does not have an overpowering fastball. Watch the location. Up and out over the plate, and Vizquel just reaches out and rips it to left field for a base hit.
Now Justice, who grounded a third in his first at-bat. Ball 1 low. Last year in the division series, as Pettitte lost twice to the Indians, he gave them 11 earned runs in 11 2/3. They've scored twice on him here in 1 2/3, and they have 2 on with 2 out looking for more. Andy steps off. Arabu, for the moment, alone in the Yankee bullpen. Arabu hasn't worked in almost 2 weeks. Tomorrow's starter, Orlando Hernandez, will not have touched the ball in a big league game, either as a starter or reliever, in 15 days when they ask him to pitch in Game 4. If they should lose tonight and fall behind 2-1, this will be a very uncomfortable Yankee team coming back to the Jake for Game 4. Big cut and a miss by Justice. With all the talk about the great season the Yankees have had, and it's well-deserved talk, 114 victories, 25 games better than the Indians, it's easy to forget that the Cleveland Indians are the defending American League champion. The team that came within a pitch or so of winning the World Series a year ago. The team that's won 2 of the last 3 American League pennants. 2-1. The Yankees have never had serious pressure put on them all year. It might be about to happen here tonight. A roll at a third. Brocious has it, and he tags Witten out to end the inning. But not before a couple runs come across, and Cleveland takes the lead.